Remember the scarf we made last week? Today I'm going to be using the rest of that pretty chiffon fabric to make a cute summer top.
Hi, I'm Ruby, a self-proclaimed fashion designer. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get sewing.
This is the inspiration I've gathered off of Pinterest. So I want the top to be very frilly, to be ruched. I want it to be airy. So I'm quite limited on fabric and I just have to work with what I have. This is how big the piece is. I'm gonna feel like this is going to be really challenging because I don't have a mannequin. My body is the mannequin, but we're gonna make it work.
This is the design I came up with for the top. I don't want it to have any zips, so I'm going to use these side ties at the sides of the top, and it's gonna be ruched at the borders and have a see-through bottom. So we're starting by just draping the fabric around my body, trying to create that ruched effect at the borders of the top. So it's going to have a string right at the shoulder that can make the bodice piece longer to be a sleeve and also a bit shorter to have that more ruched effect to it. I wanted to have 2 layers of the chiffon fabric on the bodice piece so that it's not too see-through and I have good coverage. Do not want to be flashing anybody with my nipples this summer. To get the full length of the bodice piece, I'm just gonna mark down on my back point there and then cut out the perfect rectangle that's going to be the bodice piece, and I have the piece of fabric on fold. Turns out if I use the double layers of chiffon on the bodice, I won't have enough fabric, so I'm going to be using this t-shirt fabric from my scraps as the lining. I'm cutting the rectangle that I was going to use on fold to make 2 parts, for one on the left and one on the right side of the bodice, and then I'm going to cut out the same rectangles as the lining pieces from the t-shirt fabric. To get the bottom of the top, I want it to be tight fitting, but this is a non-stretchy chiffon, so I'm gonna use this workout top that I was wearing. It fits and shapes my body exactly the way I want the bottom to be, so I'm just gonna leave a bit of seam allowance on the sides of my fabric, and I've made it a bit longer because I'm still not sure how long I want it to be. We're going to need 4 straps for the shoulder parts and then 4 more shorter ones for the sides of the top. Taking the bodice piece of the top, I'm going to find the middle. That's where I put my pin, and then I'm gonna mark 1/2 inch away from the pin, and then from that mark down I'm gonna sew straight, and that's where I'm going to be sewing the channels to put the straps that goes on the shoulder part of the top. And I have the fabrics right sides touching. Now we have this tube. We're just gonna go ahead and turn it the right side and then press it down. Make sure all the seams are flat. Onto our straps, we're just going to take them right sides touching, make a little fold and sew about 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then cut off excess, and then we're gonna turn it inside out with a safety pin. I don't know how to explain this, but as you guys can see what I'm doing, that's how you're gonna turn it out. I found out with chiffon you might need to leave a little bit more fabric out when cutting it so that it does not tear. Now, taking those straps, we're going to be making our channel to have that effect on the shoulder part of our bodice. So I just put them through the little spaces that I've left, using the bottom and all the top of the tube to make sure that my straps are sitting in the correct positions. I'm just gonna fold them at the ends and then put them inside the seam and pin that. Taking the front bottom piece of the top, we're gonna have it right sides laying up, and then we're gonna have our bodice pieces right sides facing down. So now I want them to be ruched, but I don't think the machine, using the machine to like gather the fabric is gonna work well with the t-shirt fabric. So I'm gonna use a hand needle. Don't forget to remove the thread that we used to gather the fabric earlier on. This is how the top is looking so far. I'm already obsessed with this top. So now I'm gonna figure out how much I need to take in at the back so that it's nice and tight when I sew the back piece together. I'm still so indecisive about the length of the top though. So I marked the parts where I'm supposed to sew the bottom piece onto when I had it on, and then I went ahead and gathered my fabric, and then we're just gonna have them right sides touching and make sure that I leave a little bit of the bottom piece on the sides like we did with the front piece. After overlooking all the open seams, I'm going to have the pieces right sides touching, and I'm going to pin the sides down. So I'm going to leave a bit of space from the underbust to my waist measurement, and then I'm going to sew the rest down. I went ahead and ironed the seams open so that the little sides that I'd left undone can have a side flapping inside seam. That's where we're going to be attaching our little strap as well. I chose to use this method. I don't even know if this is like a professional technique, but that's what came up in my head, and I think it did the job correctly. Finally, I decided what length I wanted. Now with our top on the inside out, we're gonna mark the length that you want and then fold it over, having the outside of the top folded over, and then we're gonna do a rolled hem. So this is our first stitching. Then cutting off the excess fabric from our hem. Now we're gonna go ahead and roll our hem over and then iron that down. And then top stitch. And this is the top. We are done. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my label because the front and the back of this top is a little confusing.
so happy and cannot wait to style this top all summer long. I feel like I'm going to be wearing this top everywhere this summer. If you see me wearing it 5 times in a row, don't ask me because it's too good. So I've been on this journey of trying to get rid of all of my scraps by making cute summer clothes with them, and I'm noticing I just have too many. Would you guys love to see a Sew My Summer Wardrobe with the scraps I have at home series? Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more of that. And I'm even really thinking of starting to commission some of the pieces because the scraps are just too many. And I'm not gonna wear all of the clothes that I'm going to be making. And if you don't follow me on my TikTok, go ahead and do that because that's where I think I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm putting out for commission. And as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in my next one.